After being laid off at 51 and stepping into retirement earlier than I expected, I realized I needed a different plan. My goal is simple. I want to build a 24,000 flexibility savings fund to cover my 2027 living expenses. Throughout this series, you will hear me refer to it as my expense bucket. It's simply money I'm setting aside today so that I don't have to depend on selling my investments tomorrow. And the reason this matters is because if I can cover those expenses outside of my investment accounts, it gives my portfolio more time to grow. And more importantly, it gives me flexibility if the market has a bad year. So every month, I'm going to share exactly how I'm building this bucket, where the money is coming from, how much progress I've made, and whether I'm still on track to reach that $24,000 goal. This is month one. Now, before I show you where the bucket stands today, I want to explain why I'm doing this in the first place. Because at first glance, someone might look at this and say, Anthony, you already have a retirement portfolio. Why are you worried about saving another $24,000? And that's a fair question. The reason is because I don't want my investment portfolio to be the first place I go when I need money. When you're working, your paycheck gives you options. If the market drops, you can wait, you can keep investing, you can let your portfolio recover. But retirement changes that. Once you stop working, every decision feels a little different. My goal with this $24,000 expense bucket is to create another layer of flexibility. The idea is simple. If I can cover my 2027 expenses with money I've already set aside, then I don't have to worry about selling investments during a bad market. It gives my portfolio more time. And honestly, it gives me more peace of mind. Now, this is not money I'm just putting aside from a regular paycheck. Obviously, I don't have that anymore. This bucket will be built from different sources of income and money that comes in over the next year. And that includes things like unemployment benefits, rental income, and other money that becomes available. Every month, I'll show you exactly where the money came from, how much was added, and how close I am getting to the $24,000 goal. So let's look at where we are starting. The current balance is $1,160 towards my $24,000 goal, which leaves a balance of $22,840. Obviously, a long way from the $24,000, but every goal starts somewhere. And what I like about tracking this publicly is that there is nowhere to hide. Every month, you'll be able to see whether I'm actually making progress or whether I'm falling behind. So, where did this month's money come from? This month, I received $1,160 in unemployment benefits. There were 4 deposits in the month of July, July 5th, 12th, 19th, and 26th, $290 each after taxes. And instead of letting that money get mixed in with everything else, I moved it directly into my 2027 expense bucket. For me, that makes the purpose of this money really clear. It's not extra spending money. It's not money I'm investing. It's money that's buying me flexibility later. And over the next several months, unemployment won't be the only source. As other income comes in, I'll continue adding to this bucket and showing you exactly how the balance changes. Now, looking at this after the first month, I actually feel better than I expected. Not because I've made a huge amount of progress. I haven't. But because the plan doesn't just exist on paper anymore. It's actually started. For a long time, this was just an idea. I would think maybe I'll build a separate bucket for 2027. Maybe I'll set money aside as it comes in. Now it's real and there's money in it. There's a goal, and every month I'll be able to see whether I'm moving closer to it or drifting away from it. Now, one thing that I've learned since retiring is that financial security isn't just about how much money you have, it's also about having options. The more options that I have, the fewer decisions I have to make under pressure. And that's really what this bucket is buying me. It's buying me time and it's buying me flexibility. If the market has a bad year, I don't want to feel like I have to sell investments just to pay my bills. That's what I'm trying to avoid. I'm curious what you think. If you were in my position, would you build a separate expense bucket like this? Or would you leave that money invested and let your portfolio continue growing? I can honestly see both sides. On one hand, every dollar sitting in cash is a dollar that's not invested. But on the other hand, every dollar in this bucket is one less dollar I would have to take out from my investment if the market turns against me. And that's the balance that I'm trying to figure out. Every month, I'll show you exactly how this bucket is growing, where the money came from, and whether I'm still on track to reach my $24,000 goal for 2027. We'll find out together whether this plan actually works. This is real numbers, real decisions. I'll see you in the next video.